So when you get a radio from us, the 878UVII+, which is heavily supported, you get a training course consisting of 150 videos and 30 hours worth of content. You got to get one, get on the air, and we're here to help you do that.
This is Ham Radio.
I'm Jim N4BFR from Ham Radio Prep. So we know what gear we want to get together for our emergency communications plan. If we're going to work with a group that does DMR, we need a radio that does DMR. So we've come to the DMR experts at Ham Radio. That is the Bridgecom guys, and I'm here with
Ron KC0QVT.
Ron, we're looking at the 878UVII as a radio that we think would be great for students getting involved and just getting started in emergency communications. Can you tell us a little bit more about it and what you would tell students who want to get involved in EMCOM?
Absolutely. At Bridgecom Systems, we heavily promote education, and we believe that it's important for you to understand the radio that you purchase. And first of all, we want you to be prepared, as James alluded to. So we offer a training course at Bridgecom University that goes with the radio. So when you get a radio from us, the 878UVII+, which is heavily supported, you get a training course consisting of 150 videos and 30 hours worth of content. So when you oftentimes buy a radio, you're often left to figure it out for yourself. With Bridgecom Systems, with the AnyTone AT-D878UVII+, we assist you in that because, first of all, we want you prepared. We want you to learn a new skill, which is digital mobile radio. And then thirdly, as we all enjoy the contacts that we make. So we at Bridgecom Systems with the 878UVII+ provide you the training that you need to learn the radio, get you on the air, show you all the steps necessary to start making your first QSO, because we truly believe it's one area of the sandbox that you should be massively skilled in, and that's digital radio, because that's where it's headed. There's a lot of digital radio. And with this radio, it's like another tool in your tool belt, and we think it's probably the best radio on the market. Dual band, UHF and VHF, does analog, it does digital, APRS, transmit and receive for both digital and analog. So it's just jam-packed full of features, and we want you to learn them all, but you got to get one, get on the air, and we're here to help you do that. And we're one of the only vendors that's taking that massive step to get you educated beyond just buying a radio and hoping you figure it out, because we don't want you to do that. We believe success is your duty, and we want you successful.
Excellent. So let's say I'm getting ready to go out and join a group that's working on a parade or a bike race or something like that, and they're using DMR. What are the things I need in addition to the radio to make sure I'm going to have a successful activation?
Okay, well, the first step that you want to take is go to radioid.net and get you a DMR ID. That is your telephone number, effectively, on any kind of network. Now, that can apply to not just networks, but also radio-to-radio communications. Because what you can do is load up your DMR ID in your radio, and everybody will have a contact list that you're in this group. And so that when you actually make a contact or contact somebody at the parade or the run or whatever event, you will actually come up on the display and say, oh, that's Jim or that's Bob. So the DMR ID is the number one thing you need to get. And then secondly, you'll probably get a code plug, as they're called, which is the programming personality file that goes in the radio for the frequency that you're transmitting on. So
I like the personality file. That's a great way to say that.
Yeah.
How about from an equipment perspective? So I don't want just the radio. I probably want to take more with me if I'm going to be out for a few hours and want to be successful. So things like battery, speaker mic, those kind of things?
Yeah, oftentimes folks will get a speaker mic. They'll have the radio on their hip, speaker mic that'll sit up here on their lapel. That's definitely essential. You might want to carry an extra battery with you. So definitely have some accessories, because it might be a long day. Now, these radios have phenomenal battery life. Comes with a 3100 milliamp hour battery. You can set the display such that it either stays on all the time or dims at certain intervals, like 5 seconds, 10 seconds, and on it goes. But that's all programmable by the personality file. But yeah, extra battery, lapel mic. And then you could also have a surveillance speaker mic a surveillance mic for your earpiece, and that's nice that you could add to it as well.
And that's handy because you never know what environment you're going to be in, right? I'll just use this as an example. We started talking, and it was nice and quiet in this room, and then as soon as they opened the gates, it got really loud, so the noise level went up. If you're trying to hear your radio, you're not going to hear it down on your belt. A speaker mic or an earpiece could really be essential if you're out on an emergency communications event, especially if it's noisy.
Absolutely. And one thing cool about digital communications, particularly DMR, there's no noise like you'd experience with FM. It's like talking on a cell phone that's, you've got clear communications because it is digital, and it does allow for a nice clean signal. And that's one of the selling points of this radio, is that it's either there or it's not, but if you're in proximity to the radio, it's all there. It sounds crystal clear and the quality's perfect.
All right, sold. We're ready to buy. We want to get the 878 and a battery and a speaker mic.
Perfect.
Help us out.
I can help you.
It's nice to know when you buy something, there's a lot of support down the line, and those Bridgecom guys really do it well, is when it comes to the DMR.
Hey, my name is Ron KC0QVT. I'm the owner of Bridgecom Systems. You can reach us at bridgecomsystems.com. My call sign is KC0QVT. You can reach my team at sales@bridgecomsystems.com or contact us at bridgecomsystems.com. We'd love to talk to you about getting you into DMR. We'd love to help you have success in radio, and we just look forward to hearing you on the air.